Hey friends, Jewel back again with another super cool astrology video. And we are focusing on the sun conjunct the moon in Synastry. What happens when two people have this going on between them? So Synastry is chart comparison. It's when we take two birth charts and we put them either side by side or on top of each other, and we can then see the links between their different planets. So aspects between planets tell us a lot about how two people fulfill each other's emotional needs on a daily basis, and a lot about attraction. The composite chart, which is a different series, the videos under that are labeled aspects, or composite chart aspects. This will be under Synastry, aspects between partners. So it's a different deal. The composite chart gives us the larger story of a couple, and the Synastry tells us more about how they feel about each other and how they meet each other's emotional needs on a daily basis. So, Sun conjunct the moon in Synastry is a really great aspect to have between two people, because there is a real understanding and agreement that goes on between two when they have this one. The instincts of the moon and their style of emotional expression, the way they think, very much matches the style of expression from the sun person. So the moon finds that the sun person often says what they themselves are feeling or thinking. So the moon feels it, the sun shows it. And so the moon can very much feel like the sun can read their mind, or is very responsive to their feelings or their emotional needs, because they just very much have an understanding and their style is very much the same. And there's a lot of agreement when it comes to their what they're after, what their style is, where they're coming from. And so the sun likes the emotional responses from the moon and views them as like correct, because they see them as like appropriate, or it's like the habits match up well, and so they agree on a lot of things. So the sun comes to very much appreciate the responses of the moon, the way the moon, emotionally behaves, and the emotional expectations of the moon. And the moon feels that the sun behaves and acts correctly, uses their ego appropriately. They enjoy watching the sun express themselves out in the world. So there's a great sense of comfort between these two. And all sun to moon aspects in Synastry really give you a good clue of how the identity and style, expression, personality of the sun person, and the needs, habits, emotional nature of the moon person, how well these connect and match up. Because you want to have, ideally, a connection. Most couples, I don't want to say most, it's not like necessary or extremely common or something you can't do without to not have a sun to moon contact, but it is very helpful, and it just brings a real agreement and a real affinity into the relationship, and makes communication oftentimes not as needed, because they are just very much on the same page. So I hope this helped. Hope you got some great information from this. If you did enjoy this, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And you can find me on the internet at truthinAspectAstrology.com, and on Facebook at Truth in Aspect Astrology. Yes, I do private consultation. I do couples consultation all the time. I specialize in partnership and intimacy astrology, but I interpret charts of all kinds. And I will be back super, super soon. Bye-bye.